Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Michelle. Today we're going to learn how to do the Russian snake chain or the Russian snake stitch. Alright, and you don't need that many supplies. You just need some 11-0 seed beads, 15-0 seed beads, and some 3mm round beads. And I'm using these 3mm check round pearls. Alright, I'm using a size 10 beading needle. And I don't know, probably wingspan of beading thread. Alright, get all your materials together, come back, and we'll get started. Alright, I have a stop bead on with about an 8-inch tail. Alright, be careful. I'm using the same color 11-0 for my stop bead, so I gotta be real careful. Alright, so we're gonna pick up 3 11-0s. 5 15-0s, 3 11-0s, and 5 more 15-0s. One more. Alright, so let me zoom in. You've got 2 sets of each. Bring those down to your stop bead. And we're going to come up the 3, just one moment, come up through the 11-0 closest to your stop bead. Missing your stop bead. Make sure you don't go through it. Alright, and then come up through the other 2 11-0s. Like that. Alright, so this is what it's looking like. Now pick up your 3mm bead. I'm going to jump over it. We're going up through. We're coming out the top. So we're going to go through the bottom and come out the top on this side. Make sure your beads are pulled down nice and snug. Like that. I need to go take my needle through. I don't know how I got that. There we go. And pull and lay that pearl right in the center like that. It'll all straighten out as we move along. Alright, so we've already got our 3 11-0s. Pick up our 5 15-0s. Our 3 11-0s. And 5 15-0s. At the top, go through the opposite side of those 11-0s. And pull. My cat was up here. I had to go do something, and of course first thing she does is jump up on to my bead mat. Pick up your 3mm pearl and then go up through these 3 11-0s like that. right? Oh, it went on the back. No, there we go. Yeah. Or did it just... There we go. Just like this. Right? Alright, pick up. Do it again. Pick up 5 15-0s, 3 11-0s, and 5 15-0s. And we're coming out the top. Needle through the opposite side. Like that. Right? And then we pick up our 3mm pearl. Go same direction. Up through those 3 11-0s. And just lay that pearl right in the center. See, and as you go, you know, it all all your stitches start looking alike, and they start leaning, you know, the right way, like this. Maybe I should push that tail bead up now. Alright, it's just completely repetitive. Pick up 5 15-0s, 3 11-0s, 5 15-0s, and coming out the bottom, needle up through the bottom, or coming out the top, needle up through the bottom, and coming out the top again. And then pick up your pearl, and coming out the top. We want to be coming out the top. We're going the same direction. Needle up through. Now we want to keep our beads pulled down tight. But not too tight, because it'll scrunch the beads up. Pick up 5 15-0s, 3 11-0s, and 5 15-0s. Needle up through. Pick up your 3mm and jump over and go up through the 3 11-0s. Every time you add your pearl, you're only working out of the 11-0s. You don't want to pull that too tight, because see what it does? See there? It pulls those 11-0s up, This is a kind of a loose stitch. And I realized that, I thought I'd put a 15-0 in between here, but it really don't let it lay. It brings it straight. It really don't let it lay like it's supposed to. Alright, and pick up 5 15-0s. Just remember, when you start with the 15-0s, starting with the second unit. 3 11-0s, 5 15-0s. And you're coming out the top of those. I wonder if I could pull that pearl and tighten that up just a little bit. I'm coming out the top, needle through the bottom, or the opposite side, whichever you prefer to think or say, up through those 11-0s. Okay. Then pick up your 3mm pearl. And go back up through those 3 11-0s. Did I get too many 11-0s or 15-0s? That might be why that's laying funny. Yeah, I got one too many. You can always tell I'm beading when you mess up, because it don't look right. So I'll just snip that off. And there we go. Alright, pick up 5 15-0s, 3 11-0s, and 5 more 15-0s. Alright, coming out the top, needle through the opposite side of those 11-0s. Right like that. Pick up your 3mm bead. Needle back up through those 3 11-0s on the opposite side. Alright? And there's a nice start to your Russian snake stitch, whatever you want it to be. Whether you want it to be a bracelet, or a necklace, or a chain with a pendant. Now, let's see what it looks like to do multiple rows. Let's just do an experiment. So I guess we would come down through. Let me zoom out so I'm not so... I've got more room on screen. So I guess we'd come down through those 5 15-0s. We'd pick up 3 11-0s, 5 more 15-0s, 3 11-ohs, and then we'd come down through there's 5 15-ohs, okay, and then we'd go up through there's 3 11-ohs to put our pearl on. Pick up our pearl, and we gotta come out the same way. Oh, there's something wrong with that bead there, which I didn't notice. To make it easier on myself, I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna come down through. What's wrong with that bead? There's 3 11-ohs. Oh, I got caught. Let's see if I can tighten that up by pulling that pearl. Alright, and then I'd have to make my way down the 15-ohs, the 11-ohs, and the 15-ohs. It's just like some right angle weave in the process here. Now let's try that again. Come down through the 11-ohs. Wait a minute. Yeah, come down through these 11-ohs. There we go. Alright, and now we'll pick up our pearl and come down through on the opposite side there in the same direction. That looks better. It's a really pretty stitch, a really lacy looking stitch. Beautiful. Alright, and then we'd come down through the 15-ohs. I'm really shaky today, I don't know why. And I'd pick up 3 11-ohs and 5 15-ohs. Because we've already got 2 sides done for us. We don't want extra beads like I just did. And then we'd come down those 3 11-ohs, pick up our 3mm pearl, and come down through those. I want to make sure everything's tight before I add that pearl. Okay. Then I'd go, of course, I'd get ready for my next stitch. Can't add anything from here. Gotta go down through the 5 15-ohs. See, that kind of pulls that together. And then pick up 3 11-ohs and 5 15-ohs. I love these 15-0s. They've got, it's like a, the color's not on it, but it looks like a matte bronze. Maybe it's got like pinks and golds. Really pretty. Alright, and then we'll come through these 3 11-0s to make a box. And then we pick up our 3mm pearl. And add it. And then go down through the 5 15-0s. Sorry, it's off screen. Go down through the 5 15-0s right below. And then, yeah, start picking up your 3 11-0s and your 5 15-0s. And you just come through the 3 11-0s opposite, or on top. Pick up your pearl. No, Cookie, get down. Go down through. Cookie, no. Go down through your 3. Oops, I ended up on the wrong side of my thread. I think that's such a gorgeous stitch. And we will definitely, definitely make some jewelry with this pattern. But there's the single. We did the single strand Russian snake stitch, double. You could do triple. All you have to do is just keep doing the same thing we just did. Alright? So I'll design some jewelry with this stitch and give you a tutorial. Alright? Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like my videos, please subscribe and like. And all there's left to say is, God bless and have a great day.